Hey chef, what are we cooking up today?
This meta makes me want to kill people. It is so frustrating.
I know, it sucks. This is the meta we live in right now, but we'll move forward.
Today, we're cooking up a Fishman Zoro. So something a little bit different. Still meta, but a little different. Because I wanted to test out being able to play the 5-drop Law Blocker, recur the Hody Jones to pop things, just to make sure I can take care of those big blockers that Ace usually plays out, because if he's playing out multiple blockers, can become difficult to deal with. Even if you swing big, they're going to counter out, still keep that blocker up. Whereas if I can rest it down, play out a Hody, pop it, then it's less of a threat. And if I can get enough of them off the board, maybe there's a win opportunity. So let's test out this new deck build, see what we can do, see if we can get some decent gameplay. Once again, thanks for watching. I know this meta is a pain in the butt for everybody. Subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. Let me know what your decks are that you're trying to take on the Emu, Ace, Zoro meta, sometimes Roger, and let's get into the gameplay. So this is the deck list that we're going with. It's Zoro, if you don't know what Zoro does, with 3 Dawn attached. You swing if you battle a character. You can restand it if you battle a character of 7 or more. You can restand and swing into that same character. This is a Fishman build, so we got some Fishman in there, which is the Vanderdecken, the Arlong, Fisher Tiger, Hody Jones. We do throw in some spice with the Zoro, as well as the 5-drop Blocker Law, which you can recur, which allows you to bounce a character back to your hand and play a character of 3 or less. It's just one of those things that if you get it going, can be really good to eliminate some cards on the board. Plus your standard stuff like the Tashigi. I did like throwing in the Sanji as well, which is really good at helping things out. Alright, first game, we're going against the Bonnie. We're going to go first. I think Bonnie wants to go first as well. That's their curve. I think we're going to keep this. Yeah, we're keeping it because we have Fisher Tiger and the Arlong to keep them from swinging. Let's see how this plays out. And they quit because they know that it is a very tough matchup for them. Alright, next game we're going into a pudding, a yellow-purple pudding. I think we're going to keep this because we can freeze her with the Arlong. We do get a Hody Jones as well, so that's pretty good. If we rest something down, we can pop it. First turn, we're going second, which isn't our optimal curve, but we can still make this work. Obviously, they're going to swing big and gain their Dawn. We get another Hody Jones. So now that we have, and we get another Arlong. So now that we have a whole bunch of Fishman, we know we can pop pretty much anything that they play out. First, we're going to play out the Arlong. I think we'll chuck the other Arlong because we probably won't get to resolve 2. Freeze their leader. We'll just swing for 5. I'll probably take the first one so that way they can resolve. Yeah, resolve their Katakuri. There it is. Lets them gain 1 Dawn active. That's all they can do this turn. It would be nice to get it to Shigi, and we get it to Shigi. Beautiful. We're going to play that out. Rest down their Katakuri. Attach our 3 rested Dawn to our leader. Attach 1 more, so we're swinging for 9. So you got to give us at least 2 cards to save him, or he dies. They do have a big hand, so they might save him. Let's see what they do. It is a big body, yeah. So they're going to give us 2 2Ks to save that. Then we're going to swing 6. I'll restand Zoro and swing 9 into life. Well, actually we end our turn. I don't know why we didn't swing twice. Didn't make any sense there. Alright, so they're at 9 Dawn, so they can't play out the Big Mom. They could play out Katakuri. Or they could always play out the 7-drop putting into a Katakuri. Let's see what they end up doing here. 9 Dawn.
swing big. So we're swinging 9 into life. I still have 4 life. So they ramped. I don't know why they would do that. Get a Koshiro. Let's swing 9 with the Katakuri. I would have swung into the Arlong just to take that body off board. And we'll take that too. Another blocker. Play out the smaller Katakuri. So we're going to be at 8. I think we'll... Let's see, we do have... perfect. We get another Tashigi, so we can play out the Tashigi, rest down the... I think we're thinking about just playing out the Vanderdecken, but I think it's better to play out the Tashigi, rest down the other Katakuri, attach 3 Dawn, play out the Vanderdecken, chuck a Vanderdecken, pop the bigger Katakuri, and then we will swing 8 into the little Katakuri. They're going to let that die. Restand. And then I think we'll go 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we went 6, 7, 8. They are down to no life, so playing out a big mom makes no sense. You're going to get 1 life, and I'm going to have a whole bunch of swings because I have a wide board. I swing for 5, sure. I'll counter out of that for 1k. Yeah, if you played out the big mom, trash to life, gained a life. I guess you're hoping for 0 cost beige. So I think we're just going to go a bunch of 7s. I'll go 7. And counter out. You have 3 cards left. We'll go 9. And they do get the beige, but they freeze my leader, which is the smallest body on board. But I guess they didn't want to deal with 2 attacks. And then I'm going to swing 14 with Tashigi. That's good game. GG's. Oh, they want a rematch. Cool. Sure. Let's rematch it up. Alright, so we are going second again. Keep this because we have the Arlong, Hody, and a Vanderdecken. Let's see how this one goes. Another Vanderdecken, so we got all the Vanderdeckens we need, which doesn't always happen. Sometimes you see none of your Vanderdeckens. It's big 50 card decks, so you don't always see those Vanderdeckens. And I don't run searchers per my normal thing, so 7 ramp. Resolve, pick up a Sanji. We get another Vanderdecken. My goodness. Well, they know that we run the Vanderdecken, so we'll probably play out the Arlong, trash Vanderdecken, freeze leader. I don't know why we didn't swing that turn. I think I still should have swung that turn. Just to make them counter out and take life. Because, I mean, they're not going to be able to double swing anyways, so I feel like that was a mistake on my part. Misplays. Alright, so we got that. We're at 6 Dawn. I think we're going to play the Sanji. Yeah, because Sanji, we get to restand 2. Then we'll go... we should have done 7-7. Yeah, that was a waste. 7-7 would have been better. And we get to restand our 1 Dawn with our Sanji. Don't have anything that uses that. I mean, it would be nice to have a Dead Man's Game right now, but c'est la vie. Alright, so they're at 9 Dawn. Let's see what they're going to play up this time. Probably a big Katakuri. That would be my guess. No, they're going to swing into Arlong. Counter out of that. bigger, probably into R long. There you go. Yeah, I can't resolve that. Clear your board. Play out. Yeah, there's the pudding into the category. Alright, well, we had 8. I don't really want to pick up a life, but I feel like probably still going to play out the Odie. Rest that down, rest that down. 1 dawn up. Swing 6, 7? 6, 7. So 6, 7, 8. Probably take the 8 as well, would be my guess. Restand 1 dawn. Well, 3 life, 10 dawn. They have a bunch of swings. Plus, they're probably going to play out a big mom. Counter out of that. Counter out of that. 2K. I will take that. Get it to Shigi. Take that. And then they'll probably burn our last life. Get Koshiro. Yep, burn our last life. And now restand just about everything. So I guess it's, we'll go for Hody Jones again. Rest down blocker, blocker. I guess it's just 7, 8, 8, 8, 8. And they have a huge hand, so we're probably not going to get out of this one. 7, count, I took the 7. 8, probably counter. Yep. 2 2Ks. 8. Counter. Yep. And all I got is 8. So we'll just swing 8. And GG's. Nothing else I can do there. And restand my 1 dawn for my event that I don't have. And they just probably put it all on Big Mom. Swing 22. Yep. GG's. I'll rematch. Oh, they want to rematch again. Let's go. All right, I'm going to go first this time, which is my optimal curve. I'm going to keep that. I guess I do have the Fisher Tiger. I do have a 9-drop. All right. 3. We do get a Tashigi, which is awesome. I just swing big. Swing 8. And turn. Swing 5. I'm going to counter out of this one, I think. Nope, I'm taking it. Alright, so I got 0 costs and Bonchan. He's going to die because I'm playing out that Tashigi, resting him down. Put 3. You're not saving an 8 into a 1, so he dies. And then we're restanding and swinging 8 into life. Probably going to take. That would be my guess. I do have a big hand. They could potentially counter out. We got 2 2Ks. Thinking hard about this one. 5 dawn, I go to 7. Yep. 2 2Ks. End our turn. So they're at 8. So what are they going to do with 8? Swing for 5. I'll counter out. I'm going to counter out with a Fisher Tiger. Alright. That's not going to work. I'm at 5 Dawn. So that's a misplay on their part. I guess they forgot that I need to be at 6 Dawn or more in order for that to work. Yep. Yeah, oopsie. Yeah, it happens. Alright, we will play out Sanji, restand 2, play out Pedro. Swing 5. Yeah, it's already over. Yeah, I was at 5 Dawn. I'll only do the one swing. I'll give him benefit of the doubt there. I'll give you an additional fighting chance. I'll restand my 1 Dawn though. Resolves Katakuri. Passes. I will play out my Zoro. Tashigi. No. Let's play out the Zoro. Yeah, it's pretty much, it's game over for him anyways. Swing 5. I probably could have blocked with that and rested a Dawn. Got another Vanderdecken. Play out another Katakuri. Swing. We'll block this one and rest down a Dawn. Just in case he's got a 2-cost event. I know it doesn't really matter at this point. It's just counter. And restand the Katakuri and your pudding. Let's go 10. So I'll go 10, use card action, restand Zoro. We will go 10. Restand Zoro. Take or block. They took. We will restand Zoro once again. We will swing 10. I'll block 1. I don't know if I would have countered out of that. And now I'm just going to tack it all on to Zoro leader. I'm going to swing for 11. And if you block, I restand. Restand. Another 11. Yeah, he doesn't have it. GG's. Yeah, meh. One more rematch. Alright, let's go. Best out of 4, I guess. Alright, I'm probably going second again. Koshiro, I mulligan that. I got a Koshiro, Fisher Tiger, Sanji, Vanderdecken. I mean, I have a whole bunch of Fishman, so. And now I have Dead Man's Game, so I can definitely rest things down and pop things. So we can see how well this Vanderdecken combo can really go. Alright. Got 2 puddings. Probably gonna swing. Yeah, there you go. Swing. We'll take that first one. Resolve. Got a Tashigi, so I got a 2K. That's nice. Alright, so we'll play out the Kuina. Kind of acts like a blocker too. We'll rest down that pudding. Searcher. We'll swing into that. They're not saving that. Restand, swing 8. I take that, probably do a search. Pick up a Katakuri. Yep, Katakuri, flip that over. Swing into Greener. Yep, smart. Letting her go. Resolve. Get another Karina, that's kind of funny. Play out the Sanji. Stand 3, swing for 8. They'll probably take this one anyways because I'm giving them a Big Mom and they're going on the Big Mom curve. Alright. And restand. 5. Chuck the Queen out. Big Mom, give themselves a life. Trash a Sanji. So here's an interesting 1-2 step that I can pull. I can play out the Fisher Tiger to rest down the Big Mom to KO it with the Vanderdecken. So that should be interesting. And then I'm getting a 6-7 body on board, which is nice. Ooh, and I get the Law, so I can recur. So we'll play that out, rest down Big Mom, play out Vanderdecken, trash the Hody, KO Big Mom. We will swing for 5, then we will swing for 7. Take that one. We'll end our turn. Restand 1 Dawn. I don't know why they didn't swing with their Katakuri. Maybe they just didn't want me swinging large into it. I think they were hoping to maintain their Big Mom. No, blah. Oh, we do get it. Oh, we get another Fishman, so that's great. So now it's easier to recur that. Yeah, there's another Big Mom. There's another life. I don't know why they wouldn't swing there. So I can Dead Man's Game. Rest Big Mom, Katakuri. Play out the Law. Bounce the Vanderdecken. Play the Vanderdecken. Chuck the Arlong, pop the Big Mom, and I can swing 6, and 7, and 7. Counter out of that 7, or are you going to take it? Countering out of that 7. Restand our 1 Dawn. Now that we don't have any targets like that. Swing 5. We'll counter out. Because then at least we can block out at the larger swing, because we can't. So if they play another Big Mom, yep. Jeez. And then if they swing with the Katakuri, I can block. Alright, so now let's go 8, 9. Alright, we're gonna go 11 into Katakuri, see if we can burn some counter. I do not. Restand. Let's go 7, 7, 11 2 times. Alright, so they took that. 7. I took the 0 cost. Probably should have attached Dawn there. That's a mistake on my part. So we're going to swing for 11. My guess is hoping for a 0 cost or a beige out of life. I take that last life. We will use our restand event. Set our leader as active. Attach 1 more Dawn. And swing for 12. You got 12 or do you have a whole bunch of bricks? Because I do know pudding can get bricky. Alright, you got your 0 cost. Gets you to 8, 10, 11. Yep, bricky. That's tough. GG's, man. GG's. Good playing with you. So that was a lot of fun. Once again, thanks for watching. Let's go over that. So, final thoughts on the deck is it's still a Zoro deck. It's still a lot of fun um, in some capacities, but it's just one of those major players in the meta. It has the potential to bounce, recur, play out that Vanderdecken multiple times to recur it, to pop big bodies and things like that. That's the whole point of the Law and the Vanderdecken. Um, and it is what it is. It's a Zoro deck. If you guys have any other ideas about decks that you feel like are going to be good into this meta, let me know. I would love to try them. I've seen some fun stuff that people have done. Probably end up building like a Rosinante or something like that. The yellow-purple one, I guess with the EBO3 support, it gets pretty good. But it's just tough to contend with the meta that we're running against right now. Just so many emus. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.